Greetings everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Fryderykraft. As you can see, all the Halloween decorations have been taken down, though it probably makes lots of sense since this video is going to be uploaded well into November, but all the decorations have been taken down, and it's now time for us to move on to the rest of the year. Today we'll be doing lots of building throughout Ericton, and we'll be building, well, not building, but moving a farm in the industrial area later in the episode. But first, we will get to the part where we took down all the decorations. Okay, so game night. What month is it?
November.
Yes. And because it's November, you know what we have to do now. Yes, we have to remove all the decorations.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, because these aren't real grave markers. These are actually plastic grave markers that were outsourced from China. Many children worked hard to make these gravestones.
Okay.
So, we will be taking down all the decorations, but since these are plastic and produced in bulk, you can get literally 20 for about 7 diamonds. Yeah, these are pretty cheap and not real at all. So don't feel sad when we take these down. That's just a small disclaimer.
They'll also be saved for later.
Yes, because as cheap as these grave markers were, we're even cheaper. So we have to save these for next year. Also, this may be confusing to the viewers because, yes, as you can see, those buildings aren't built yet, even though we built them in the last episode. But don't mind that. We're just doing a little time traveling, aren't we?
Yeah. That's usually how Fryderykraft episodes work.
No, they don't.
Because of, like... What?
No, they don't.
What do you mean?
So, keep the fence, but remove all the tombstones.
Gravestones. Alright.
I'll get working elsewhere. Yeah, that goes away quickly. But you know how we get rid of these?
Do we burn?
Yes. You see this big patch right here? We're going to have a good old... None of these are flammable blocks, it seems. So we just really... I just ignited one and just immediately went away. But dude.
Oh, there's trees over here, so we need to be careful of this.
Yeah.
I'll stand over here.
I'll remove these ones by hand. Yeah. Watching all burn. The viewers are probably wondering why there's no buildings here.
Because we haven't built them yet.
Yeah, but I built them in the last episode.
I don't want to look like we're holding hands.
Well, that's going in the video, alright. So, that wraps up our holiday cleanup. As you can see, we have the streets of Ericton are now completely clean. And that concludes our Halloween season. As you can see, the streets are all normal as they have been before. And now we can continue on with the rest of the episode. Thank you for your help, Sir Game Night.
You're welcome.
And with the decorations gone, you can see that Ericton is now its normal self again for a little while because, as we all know, winter is around the corner and we will probably be decorating for that. But if we take a walk through Ericton's wonderful streets, you can see how much of a beautiful, nice, clean city it is, till you get around to here at the waterfront. As you can see, this is not a very pleasant sight. You have backs of buildings and the road that just stops. So what we will be doing today is extending the promenade along down to around where my head is, around there. And we'll add a little stairway that goes down near close to the water so that people can have nice picnics or whatever they do near water. Personally, I just drink it. But we will get started with that right now. So, yeah, we've built a wall that goes all the way to there, and we'll see what happens next. And we have our promenade constructed, and we will go down to this stairs here. You can see we have left little bits of earth here. That is where we will be growing some trees in the near future, so that it's a more pleasant area. In the summer, you can come down here with the shade and sit by the water and watch the fishes. It only goes so far, though, because this is very resource intensive, because if you've seen any of my other builds, you know that we tend to fill it in. Yes. In fact, we go up here to the... Oh, this doesn't look so pleasant, does it? Oh. You can see that this used to be down to there, but we've actually filled it all in with dirt. So, yeah, it is a bit intensive and does take a while. But we will be taking a little break from Ericton and heading over to the industrial district, where we will be moving our dye farm. So, here we are in our industrial district. As you can see, we have beacon effects, and what we will be doing is moving this flower farm right here into this building right here. If you've been following me for long enough, you'd know that we built this building here in the 3rd episode, and it resembles a greenhouse because it's supposed to house all of our plant-related farms, such as this farm right here. If you're wondering what's in there, that's just a stone farm. So, yeah, I'll just get this in there. So we have our flower farm moved into our building here, and if we run it, you can see that it creates lots of flowers. Right there does not seem to be running as smoothly as it was before. Probably not follows perfectly, but this flower farm design is from Silent Whisper. If I remember, I will put a link to the video. But we will head back to Ericton. If we recall in our last episode, if you watched it, we built this building right here, and while it does look lovely, it's not too accessible, so we will be building a road that connects, well, not really building one, but just finishing this road and just connecting it to over here to the main square of the city that we built in our 1st episode, as well as paving this over as another little smaller square, but still a pleasant place to be, and perhaps connecting the road all the way to the train station. So, yeah. That's the plan, and I will get that done. So, we are back with the pavement installed. As you can see, it has snowed a bit in Ericton. This is not what it's going to look like at the end. This is just how it looks like right now. We're going to add a bit of more layering to the snow. It's just how it is right now. This was actually snowed before. I just removed it so I could show you how the pavement looks. So here we have our building with a nice road in front of it, and I think now we will move on to this side of the town where we have our train station. So if we remember in our previous episodes, I think it was episode 6 or 5 or something, we did some work on the train station, as you can see here, but it's still a little bit barren and empty right in front of it. So what I plan to do is add the road that, well, the street extended up to here, so it's more like a public square, and as you can see, this is a 1 block above this, so I might add a bit of like a stairway up, and possibly extend the street down to that end of the over there. And we have now our square laid out, as well as the street that goes all the way connecting to that end. It is a bit plain and not as snowy as the rest of the area, but that will be fixed, and we will probably be building on this street sometime in the next couple of episodes to make the area around the station a bit more vibrant. And now, before we end our episode, I'd like to come back to the area near the bay so that we could finish building the building that should be around right there, so we could have a more complete promenade area as we end the episode. I planned the building immediately next to the Atlas house to be made with the same brown brick material, and the one over I planned being more of a white building, such as that one back there. I don't know what I'll be doing for that building yet, but I will get that done and we will see how it goes. And here we have our buildings built. I think they look okay. I might change them in the next couple of episodes. You can see this one matches that one right there. And I think this is where I will be ending off our episode. Thank you for watching the video if you've made it this far. If you do not mind, please leave a like and possibly subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next episode. Farewell.